Greetings, blessings, peace. My name's Real Ijin. I represent a collective called Think. That's together helping inspire new knowledge. Once again, that's Think, T.H.I.N.K, together helping inspire new knowledge. And our mission this week is just that. There's a few things that I like to address concerning the state of my people. And before you get it twisted, there you go with this, my people, activism, which I do bear that title proudly. I am an activist. But when I refer to my people, I mean our people. All of us, all of you who hear, all of you who see, all of you who feel, and all of you who demand to be overstood. America and the rest of the world is in turmoil right now. And I'm not just referring to politics, sports, and entertainment, although those topics do deserve attention. I feel like there are far more important issues that are being hidden from us, the public, our people, my people. My intentions are to provoke thought, which I know will ultimately promote actions of change and intolerance. And now that we know why I'm here, why you're here, let's hop right into it. All right, first of all, first topic on today's agenda, I want to inform everyone that THC, which is the most important component of weed, marijuana, cannabis, whatever you want to call it, has been studied over the past decade, and some interesting findings have been discovered. THC oil, also known as hemp oil, has been known or shown to cure a few of the diseases that's been plaguing mankind for a long time. I'm talking about AIDS, cancer, HIV, Parkinson's disease, irritable bowel syndrome, just to name a few. Now, I'm not just trying to promote people to go smoke weed. It's not smoking weed or cannabis that does this. It's the hemp oil. Harvard has done a study along with a bunch of other research institutions and hospitals. If you want to find out more about this, if you have a loved one with one of these diseases, and there are more diseases that have been shown to be cured, not remedied, cured by hemp oil, you can visit the website. It's www.thc-foundation.org. Once again, www.thc-foundation.org. All right. I feel like the citizens in London right now, the ones who got mad and upset and caused a riot, promoted an insurrection because one of their people was slain due to senseless police brutality. Straight in the face, bullet. They can get upset enough to riot when on the other side of the Atlantic Ocean where we come from, and I do hail from New Orleans proudly, this happens every day. And we just take a stance like, that's messed up, man. We don't get together. We don't show pride for ourselves. And if we don't begin to show pride for ourselves, then how can we expect anybody else to respect us? So I want to shed light and give my greatest applause to those people. Not saying that you guys should go and hurt people senselessly, but if you have something so impactful in your mind or in your heart that you want to fight for, because there's no other person that will fight for your causes but you or your people, hey, you do what you have to. So, Brother Darkest Howe, journalist, award-winning journalist, writer, he stood up. They tried to interview him on the news. They tried to spin his story, but he stood up for his people. And what does the mainstream media in London, just like in America and other countries, do? They try to play him as the victim or more as a criminal. Why? Because he's showing that and saying that it's not right. Young blacks, young Latinos in our country and other countries around the world are being targeted. Now, you say, oh, that's been going on forever. We just got to get it wrong. You can't play the race card. I'm not playing a race card. I'm just showing facts. This is information. When a brother in Jackson, Mississippi, a man in Jackson, Mississippi, African American, black, whatever you want to say, is murdered due to senseless teenage hate crimes because they felt like, let's go fuck up a nigga. And that's exactly what they said. We see this. I felt a sense of outrage. I didn't want to go and harm the first white person I saw, but I wanted to do something that would be heard, be felt, because we can't stand for this. 18-year-old, what's the guy's name? Darrell Detman Jr. He's the guy charged with murder for running over the guy after 2 cars filled of white teens, male and female, abused this man constantly for tens of minutes. I don't know the exact time. And upon them leaving him bloody and beaten up on the side of the road, young Darrell runs him over with a diesel truck. Okay? I feel like all of those kids in the car who participated should be charged with murder 1. Send them up, inject them, whatever you feel is necessary. But they can't get away with that. Far too many injustices go left to the side for their people when our people get punished severely for minimal crimes. Like a young lady, African American woman, steals $94 from her job, which is terrible, which is wrong. I do not condone theft unless you have to survive. $94. They're talking about giving her at least 10 years for stealing $94. When Casey Anthony and Casey Anthony's parents even say that they think, better yet, know that she had a hand in the murder of her toddler, her own flesh and blood, she doesn't get anything. She lied in court, dismissed. She's going to go back to Florida to serve probation for a separate offense. You tell me, America. Okay? Another instance. Young black lady breaking a law, a civil law, I guess, jaywalking with her 2-year-old son across the street, is hit. Her 2-year-old son is hit by a hit-and-run driver. They're trying to charge her for jaywalking, but her son, who was murdered by a hit-and-run driver, this guy is gone, and I'm going to leave it at that.